jdeme se podívat, co se stane, když někteří youtubeři, kteří mají drobně nafouklý ego, tak si zahrávají s reálnými gangstery, a nebo s lidma, se kterými by si jednoduše zahrávat neměli. Tady tenhle ten incident, kdy toho youtubera někdo
Life isn't the same as online. Here are 7 times dumb influencers messed with the wrong people. Starting with possibly the most annoying creator in existence, Jack Doherty. His daredevil stunts and pranks, some of which are illegal, have had the police being...
Já myslím, že tady tohle ten extrémně otravný týpek, co dělal ty typy pranků, že on si najmul sekuriťáka a sral lidi na veřejnosti tím, že do nich třeba poštuchoval, říkal jim nějaký sračky a potom nechal toho sekuriťáka, aby se ho nemohli dotknout. Prostě ty vole, hrozně otravný týpek, ale strašně. A nejhorší je, že on to dělá naschvál a dělá to bohužel docela dobře.
Jack's behavior during his streams grew increasingly disturbing with...
Jaký dodge, ale ty magore, what the fuck? Ty jak to dodgenul?
Increasingly disturbing with his move to Los Angeles, eventually leading him to getting involved...
To video je i v češtině, fakt? Není, tady jsou jenom titulky a nejsou tam český titulky. Čet, nebejtěte mě,
in serious situations with his fellow influencers. One such example was his altercation with Fusi. In August 2023, Jack was streaming live with Fusi and Neon when Fusi decided to throw water at Jack for calling him a beta male.
Představ si, že někdo ti řekne, že jsi beta male, tak ty na něj začneš takhle stříkat vodu, což je asi nejvíc beta male věc, co můžeš udělat.
The situation then escalated when Fusi swung back at Jack after he continued making comments. However, Jack's fans defended him a lot. Fusi is actually in the worst state I've ever seen him in, and he comes across as a nasty and disgusting person. The way he treated Jack was just crazy. But this wasn't the only time Jack's offhand comments have gotten him into trouble. Just a month later, Jack got involved in a heated argument with the Island...
To jsem taky viděl tenhle klip. To kdy byl ty Island Boys a ono praštil, myslím.
As the argument escalated, one of the twins decided to slap...
Já by the way tady tenhle kanál, já u něj mám i odběr, protože on má docela fakt dobrý videjka, co jsem koukal. Je to prostě nějaký kanál, co strašně rychle vyletěl. S tím, že on má 20 000 odběratelů a má nahraný 2 videa a hnedka první video mělo přes 600 000 views a to druhý má 2,5 milionu. To je prostě nějaký týpek, co už jako ví, co dělá, no.
Jack in front of the camera. This quickly became a pattern as he once again found himself on the receiving end of a slap. This time from a stranger who was allegedly offended by a t-shirt worn by his bodyguard.
Go, walk away.
Now the irony of provoking and disrespecting someone while cowering behind security guards is out of this world. But that seems to be Jack's
jo, tady tenhle ten klip, to je o čem jsem mluvil na začátku.
Conflicts for his bodyguards to clean up, all for clout. Having a bodyguard to defend your battles after starting them is the most small man syndrome thing I can think of. And while Jack is at least aware that he's annoying and picks on weak targets, the same can't be said about Neon, who got reality checked much harder.
Víte, kdo je Neon? To je streamer, který poslední dobou hrozně vyletěl, především tím, že, no jednak je hrozně otravnej. Já jsem dřív ani nevěděl, že to je streamer a znal jsem ho Sadena Rosa. A je to prostě, on má personu takovýho nerda, který je jako sebevědomý, ale takový to sebevědomí, který je postavený z karet, že jednu kartu zhodíš a celý sebevědomí se zesype.
Neon first got the taste of clout for playing dumb on December 21st, 2019, when he uploaded a video titled Neon is Dying. 2 days later, on December 23rd, he published a video called...
Jo, on doslova nafejkoval svou smrt a pak vydal další video. Ej, nic mi není, lol.
Called Neon's Final Words. Another 3 days went by, and on December 26th, it was announced that Neon was gone. However, only 5 days later, on December 31st, he uploaded a video telling his fans that he survived, and that it only took 2 days for him to recover from his brain tumor and seizure. A lot of people made fun of him, making sarcastic comments such as, "He came, he conquered, he died, he resurrected. Were you killed? Sadly, yes, but I lived. I'm so sad he died, but he's alive."
On reálně natočil svou smrt jako Fizzy. To je neuvěřitelný.
This encouraged Neon even further, as in mid-2023, a video of him getting beat up surfaced. However, this time around, a lot of people knew about his spineless behavior and weren't taking things at face value anymore, believing the video was fake from the start. Bro, no one gets caught lacking in the middle of a field and gets their short ripped, but their glasses stay on. His shirt not even dirty, and they in dirt. Now it's possible no one ever told Neon about the boy who cried wolf.
No, většina těch věcí bych se nedivil, kdyby byly sfejkovaný.
If you intentionally disrespect the wrong...
Jako jsem rád, že u nás to naštěstí nejde do takového extrému, že se tyhle věci nefejkujou u nás. Nebo nejsou u nás lidi, řekl bych, že je u nás hodně youtuberů a influencerů, co jako nemají úplně nějaký morální zábrany a nevadí jim dělat zvěrstva. Ale nikdy to není nic jako do tohohle extrému, že bys vyloženě jako provokoval lidi na veřejnosti nebo fejkoval věci.
Wrong person, they'll give you a reality check, and rightfully so.
Neon. Get on your hands and knees.
Jak mu jebnul do břicha.
Get on your hands.
You're Arabian psychopath. Take it, bro. Oh my.
All right.
Oh my heart.
But this wouldn't be the only time someone taught Neon a lesson. This just goes to show that when it comes to a fight, it's really not all about physical strength or being outnumbered. You either know how to actually fight, or you don't. There's also a chance that Neon's just a marketing genius being a decent actor in his live streams. But even when going over the top, he can't match the toxicity of Jirka, a creator so vile,
Tenhle klip jsem taky viděl. A když to původně vyšlo, tak se to na Twitteru hodně rychle oběhlo, že tam měli nějaký street fight, kde tam skoro přitom zajelo auto.
Jirka initially made a name for himself as a just chatting content creator on Twitch. However, he soon diverged to criticizing people such as Andrew Tate on both YouTube and Twitter.
How many rounds?
I would fuck up that bald midget.
How many rounds? I want to fight
I'm taller, I'm stronger, and he's bald. These guys are pathetic, low life, no genuine burning desire.
Klasicky říct co nejvíc sraček na internetu, i přestože v reálu bys nikomu z nich nic neřekl.
While at the same time promoting even worse ideals on top of glorifying drug usage.
I got money, so I get executive.
Tohle je ono, co to je?
Get that shit out of my face. Or out of my face.
Or what? Okay.
I will send you to touch him. Yeah, I'm missing. You're gonna take his stuff. You're gonna take his stuff. You're gonna touch him.
I didn't touch him.
Yes, you did.
I didn't touch him.
We're doing the same job. You don't touch him.
I took the mic because he put it in my face.
I didn't put it in your face, but yeah. All right, let's just leave. Come here. Guys, subscribe because I'm a...
Bože, ty vole, nejvíc blbá věc jsem viděl na
That doesn't kill me.
He also often talks about the Earth being flat and many other conspiracy theories.
Remember, if the Earth's a globe, the Bible's not real.
No, to, že říká, že země je placatá, když vedle něj sedí tady tenhle ten absolutně úžasný youtuber jménem Sneako, který má, podle mě, oba dva v téhleté místnosti, tak kdyby se jich IQ poskládal dohromady, tak ti sotva vyjde 60.
The Earth had dinosaurs, the Bible's not real. Literally every angle is an attack on the Bible, right?
This stupidity would eventually make him start a beef with HS Tiki-Taki and popular streamer Aiden Ross, causing an outrage on social media by making derogatory comments regarding HS Tiki-Taki's mother, as well as Aiden Ross's former partner, Pammy. Jirka then took the rivalry to new heights when he suggested that he'll find HS Tiki-Taki and fight him on the streets. And he did just that.
Oh, boys! Boys! Chill!
Cítíme. No na to, jak velký řeči měl, tak dostal docela bídu.
Unsurprising.
Tvoje IQ, odsuzovat lidi za názor je známkou nízkého IQ. Já to jednak neodsuzuju jenom za názor, protože já jsem viděl nějaký jejich jiný klipy. Takže bych si troufal říct, že to nejsou nejostřejší tušky v penálu, není zas tak mimo. A hele, zastávat názor, že země je placatá, jasně v pohodě, za mě je to naprosto debilní názor a většina lidí nemá absolutně ničím podložený a v moment, co na ně někdo vytáhne jakýkoliv reálný fakta, tak to nejsou schopni akceptovat, ale jo, jasně, hele.
The only thing he managed to do is merely show his butt crack to the world and get embarrassed, making him out to be a laughing stock for everyone. Zherka is the literal definition of the loudest in the room is usually the weakest. Zherka has the agility of an armadillo and the balance of a toddler. Now, Zherka may possibly be his own worst enemy, but the same can also be said about Sneako, whose recent stunt had him hit much worse. This guy, who first got famous for his video, Would You Say the N-word for $1, eventually started becoming extremely disliked by left-wing viewers due to his supposed misogynistic, homophobic, and transphobic content.
They can ask us what we do. First question when you go on a date, what do you do? They're just asking how much money do you make. But you shouldn't ask a woman her age. Why? Why? Let me see the stats. What's your body count? How old are you? How much you weigh? Tell me.
As Sneako went on to upload socio-political commentary,
Jako jo, ale může se jako zeptat na takové otázky rovnou, ale pak se nemůže divit, že většina lidí pošle do prdele.
And hot takes, his ideals led him into situations that quickly developed into beefs. One such instance was in May 2022,
Ty vole, tady tohle.
Penguin Zero's video live.
Look at the curtain pulled all the way down. You need to get some sun. The whole way you're living life like a man, you calling him a virgin, you are literally a man-child.
Now this did not go down well with Penguin Zero, who later uploaded a video titled, I Didn't Want to Talk About This, calling out Sneako for making fun of his girlfriend, as well as criticizing him for defending the movie Cuties.
Think about Cuties.
Ty jako, vidíš, a to jsem říkal, jako, ale jasně chápu, názor, že Země placatá cool, ten samej týpek potom dropnul, že film, ve kterým jsou sexuálně vyzobrazený malý holky, tak řekl, že ten film vlastně jako není tak špatný, že jasně možná je to trochu ale lidi jsou až moc kritičtí.
It's not an unrealistic film. Like yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now.
Blaming children in sexual positions is clickbait. Yikes.
Now, Sneako responded to this on a Rumble stream, where Penguin Zero was also live at the time. The two would then continue to trash talk each other back and forth, eventually making Sneako threaten Penguin Zero with a gun.
Watch my clips.
A tady tyhle klipy byly legendární.
Watch my clips.
However, Penguin Zero then silenced Sneako.
But he's a imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips. You absolute the same way that this is also.
Tohle je prostě nejvíc americký video, co jsem kdy viděl, jak tam prostě vytáhne celou tu zbraň, jenom aby dokázal ten svůj point.
A mag. They're all mags.
Now this time, the only damage Sneako suffered was emotional, but that would change not even a year later. In February 2024, he got his toughness checked again as he stepped into the ring with Sean Strickland.
Zatím tady kritizuješ jenom ty. Proč to timeoutuješ? Zatím tady kritizuješ jenom ty. Hele, já chápu. Rád sleduješ Sneaka, je to tvůj oblíbený streamer, chápu. Moje vtípečky se tě mohly dotknout, že jsem tím napadl tvýho oblíbeného streamera. Podle mého názoru, já si myslím, že to je kok. Ale pokud máš jiný názor, tak úplně v pohodě. To respektuju.
This made the internet.
Ale za mě je to idiot, ale minimálně v tom, jak se zvládl proslavit a udržet nějakou kontroverzi kolem něj, tak je to ve svým způsobu chytrý idiot.
Very happy. This is the kind of reality check these out-of-touch streamers need. Sean went from 10% to 50% and showed Sneako what a good old ass whooping feels like. Strickland should do a beat up an influencer weekly podcast. Hell, I'd watch that. However, despite being destroyed by Sean, Sneako did have the confidence to step into the ring and take it on the chin.
Konečně trochu pozitivity cením. Já nevím, jestli trolíš nebo ne, fakt nevím, ale nevím, jaký máš očekávání, že kliknu na video, kde jsou týpci, kteří vyloženě provokují lidi a budou jako v tom videu něco vychvalovat, že řeknou ano, to je správný chování, nebo...
Literally, the same thing cannot be said about this next influencer. Aiden Platersky, labeled the Crypto King, owned a crypto kingdom that seemed to be a win-win for everyone. He promised millions for his investors, while he got to drive his fancy cars, fly in private jets, and live in luxury locations. However, as it soon turned out, his $40 million empire was nothing but a giant Ponzi scheme, and he was about to learn the price of being a scammer. Late one night in early December, Aiden was kidnapped and then beaten and tortured over 3 days. Eventually, his kidnappers, which included one of his investors, let him go, but they left him with a threat: pay up fast and don't go to the police. Well, Toronto police officers still managed.
Ale potom všem, co ten Crypto King udělal, tak jako nejhorší je, že oni ho sice pak jako takhle zmlátili a donutili ho se omluvit, ale i potom se prostě nic nezměnilo. Pořád to jako zůstane jako člověk, který bude skemovat lidi a nic se tím nezměnilo.
Managed to apprehend all of the 5 kidnappers. Following this, Aiden went on to post a video trying to garner sympathy from his followers.
Everything that happened is my fault. I'm not going to put the blame on anybody else. I'm not going to try to put the blame on anybody else. I feel humiliated. I feel disgusted in my actions. I feel disgusted in what I did.
But people would see through his haphazard apology. He's apologizing because he got caught and got his ass whipped, not because he's sorry he scammed people. Zero sympathy. While his kidnappers would all be charged with the crime, the only person not charged would be Aiden, the scammer who started the whole situation to begin with. I really don't understand how people like Aiden can simply walk free. If I walk into my local supermarket, push the lady...
To, kolik youtuberů je schopný udělat nějaký kryptopodvod a nic se jim nikdy nestane, nikdy za to nemají jakýkoliv trest, ať už finanční nebo že by se to odseděli, tak to je bizár, kolika lidem tyhle věci projdou. I přesto, že reálně okrádáš lidi.
At the till and grab a couple of bucks and walk off, I would be in handcuffs before the sun sets. He steals millions, admits as much, and no real consequences. Well, until now. But what if getting beat up wasn't the worst injury you could sustain? Tanner Cook, a 21-year-old prankster, is the mastermind behind the YouTube channel Classified Goons. As the name suggests, the pranks are classified as dangerous, making Tanner out to be a tough goon, someone who isn't meant to be messed with, when in fact, it's quite the opposite. While Tanner elicits responses from the victims of his pranks for views, one day he didn't get the response he expected.
Oh, tohle video nedopadlo dobře. Nejhorší je, že zase to nic nezměnilo. Jop, prostě týpek na něj vytáhl zbraň, což je, řekl bych, že v téhle situaci možná i pochopitelná reakce. Střelil ho a i potom, co ho střelil, tak ono, tam určitě budou klipy, ale on je pořád úplně stejný furt. I potom, co se mu tohle stalo, tak já mám pocit, že on potom v novinách nebo někde říkal, jo, byl to dobrý content a plánuju to točit dál.
Invading someone's personal space and then refusing to leave them alone after they tell you numerous times leaves you with one option. You're gonna get dealt with by a person who has been pushed too much. Lesson to dummies, do not prank random people, or they will prank you. Never underestimate the public. Tanner, who is much bigger and more intimidating to the shooter, was taught a masterclass in F around and find out. And yet, he still didn't learn his lesson, continuing to upload videos like nothing happened.
So you'll continue to make videos?
Yeah, probably. We'll see, you know?
How disappointed are you about this?
I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is. It's God's plan at the end of the day, so...
Já fakt nevím, že tady těmhle lidem fakt stojí za to být na internetu za takový jenom pro nějaký peníze. Fakt nechápu
Tanner
to.
was lucky to make it out despite getting shot. This is something that Timothy Wilkes did not get to experience. Inspired by other pranksters he'd seen, Timothy began dreaming of creating his own YouTube channel, recreating some of the dangerous pranks other YouTubers had done before him. However, this dream got cut short in February 2021 when Timothy, along with a friend, were in the midst of filming a prank robbery as part of a YouTube video.
Prostě proč bys dělal prank vykrádačku nebo prank loupež? Proč bys to do prdele dělal? Kdo si řekne, že jo, tohle je skvělý nápad na video.
With butcher knives, they approached a group of people. Unaware of the robbery being a prank, one of those group members shot Timothy in self-defense. Now in the end, Timothy did get the clout he wanted, but just for the wrong reasons.
Jako hele, to je definice round find out? Ty v podstatě podporuješ tímhle streamem? Ne asi. Reakce jsou zlo. Moment, skočím rychle otevřít. Dobré videjko od Pexta, velmi nice. Budu se těšit na nějaké budoucí uploady. Velmi dobré videjko, bavil jsem se.